Off the Judy Romance playthrough, Corpo V. Sorry it took a minute, been focusing on other stuff, showing love to my books and my kids, and just trying to get my Patreon off the ground. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish it on up. Yeah, y'all know what to do. Hit the follow button. Tell your LGBT people support the channel, man. We 3 away from 30. Birthday in a few days, on the 6th actually. Would love to be able to hit 30 followers before that. But yeah, y'all show love, man. We finna try to go ahead and finish it on out. Should take about 40 minutes, give or take. But yeah, just shop the channel around to your socials. You know, just keep supporting the kid that did, man. We've been at 27 for a while, trying to go in and hit 30 and just be 20 away from 50. But yeah, y'all keep showing love to the channel. And make sure y'all follow, y'all hit the bell. And just, again, just keep supporting the grind.
Has since issued a public statement condemning the perpetrator's deplorable action.
Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Sure. Okay.
The Fool symbolizes the start. The Magician. Person of...
Sounds like...
I think that's for you.
Yep. No mistaking that right ever. Hey. Man, it's good to see your face.
Jesus, you really do look terrible.
And I feel worse.
Then we had best not waste. Come on,
Look out for yourself, V.
You too, Misty. And thanks for everything.
But yeah, supposedly the next patch 1.3, is on its way. Ain't no telling when that's gonna be. But I did want to just, you know, get y'all thoughts. If y'all do comment on this and want to export it to my YouTube in the comments. If y'all think it'll really be that big of a, you know, change and an overhaul to the game, depending on what the free DLC when that drops is, and
What happened?
whatever it adds to the game. Because if they to be believed in terms of the main story plot, that it was pretty much written and done by the time they showed it to Keanu Reeves, then that means it was just gonna always be a good to great game, depending story-wise from jump, even if they had been able to put everything in the game they wanted to, you know.
Afraid I don't got a choice, man.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what y'all think, man. Y'all weigh in, y'all let me know. Y'all just get the chat amongst yourselves. Just everything. Let's just get this community vibing and going, you know.
Looks like we don't have
I mean, it's just been great getting to the point we've got to thus far. But again, let's keep moving. Let's keep going.
Are a fistful at most. The rest. So for now, they only know as much as.
The plan is solid, Salt.
Like I said, y'all just follow. Y'all show love, man.
Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do.
But yeah, I do wonder when it does drop, what patch 1.3 will be, and if it'll add anything really, you know, life-changing to the setup. Because as you know right now, it's pretty...
Needed some sleep.
It's pretty barren in terms of just not necessarily side content, but what to do once you finish that side content. Like once you get to 50 street drift,
Have a look for your...
as you see, rough, you know, that I'm at. Like, there's nothing to do unless you're going for the ending where you need to be dang near
But only one grants us a decent shot
max level
penetrating Arasaka
to
Tower.
be able to do it.
We'll dig a tunnel.
So you want a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know.
So yeah, it really depends on what they add in terms of free DLC. I think we can pretty much guarantee a new game plus,
Granted, it's guarded.
and almost pretty much guarantee character customization,
in that tunnel. It's just
which
half
will
a
both
mile
be
of substratum
definitely
level
needed
Arasaka Tower.
and should have been in the game from
Using
jump.
Night Corps
But a
service.
lot of things
We
should have
need a
been
few
in the
minutes to
game
get
from
that
jump.
distance.
Not bad.
But like,
Just say.
yeah, y'all let me know what
Once
y'all
we're
think.
in,
Do y'all
we'll
really
let the
think it'll
Empire
really
guards
revitalize the
security
game? Do
measures.
y'all think they could build back
We'll take
the
this as
fan
an
base that they
experiment.
misled and lied? Most of the CEOs and the marketing team misled and lied to, and just
Sounds doable in theory to me.
gave a lot of
No competing
hope
ideas.
to when
Then let's
they
get
knew
to
that they
prepping.
couldn't really
Bucket loads more information.
fulfill it, especially
The only
when,
way to
as we
determine
know
if this
from
plan holds
It'll be
water.
full of holes no matter what we turn up, Saul.
Jason Schreier, as well as just
But what's the alternative?
other people
To call off the assault?
that was
Let her die?
on the team at the time,
We have to accept
that
these risks
full
come what
development
may.
on this didn't start till
That much
2016.
we owe you. I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
And you can't really do what they tried to do in the game they tried to make in just 4 years. You can't
Hey,
do that.
you
Like,
and
it's just
Panam.
it's just not gonna work.
Something.
It can't work. It's impossible, you know? It's absolutely impossible to be able to
It's funny.
achieve what
I
they
thought-
attempted to achieve in that amount of time.
Panam thinks so too.
You'd have to ask her yourself.
But like I said, y'all just shop it around, tell your peoples. Make sure y'all follow and make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you turn on the bell so you know when I'm going live. Aside from me talking about it on Twitter and
Become stronger than
Instagram.
Understand?
Yeah. Please.
Let me know what y'all
I
think
think
about
so.
the other endings as well. This one is clearly my favorite. Just because, although I'm pretty sure the story DLCs will take place before the end of the game, much like they did with the Witcher 3 DLCs.
I need a decent.
Who am I?
Mom.
When you... Fine.
Thanks.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive.
But yeah, it's just interesting to see if they can gain back that goodwill from a portion of the fan base.
Hey, Dakota. It's been a long while. What is it you need? Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net. Okay, get in. Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. For nobody knew I was there. You tech up to it?
Up to it, she asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce through to the other side. You need it?
Yeah, if y'all care for the romances, which romances are your favorite? For people that have been in the stream before, you know mine is clearly Judy's, and then Panam's would be second.
Carol,
Some of the side characters are very well written, not all of
can't see how
them,
long this is gonna take.
for being honest.
Whatever
But again,
happens,
as far as the endings,
stay
this is
cool,
my favorite
right?
just because
Even if you look
while
like
I'm
you're
pretty sure the
fucking
DLC
flatline.
would take place, both of them will take place before the end of the game. Because again, it avoids them having to pick an ending, and it avoids them having to piss off fans that necessarily like one ending over the other. It also would disregard them, the whole them saying, you know, this story is your story, you know. So almost positive the DLCs would take place before the end of the game.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
This place. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace. That is what changes. You adapt to it. The raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying the more I'm here, the more
I would say I do think, and I've said it before
reality.
on my Twitch, or sorry, on my Twitter, I do think the plot, has still happened without Johnny's involvement. Like he's a bit too involved, whether you like him or not. I don't really care for him. I just always get my percentage high enough with him, mostly just to do more road content. And Care's cool, but
Seems to me you didn't
yeah,
even
it
think
just
about John.
set a situation where you could have done the same plot without him being involved in it at all. All you had to do was just have V and Jackie and T-Bug still do the heist. What goes down goes down. But then Jackie's killed, T-Bug manages to get out, and then you get taken in by Arasaka, same way they currently have Johnny do in the plot they went with, and you get slotted with an engram that isn't his, right? And then all the characters that still play major roles they play would still, like, nothing would change statically in terms of the plot. And that way, dang near half this whole game isn't about him.
This whole just an experiment to you? Are we just fresh data to analyze, do what you want with?
This is not an experiment. It is a debate. That Johnny is absent proves that I have won it.
Damn shame, really. You were out to prove it. Think there's still some old...
Johnny also imagined he had more in common. That Soul Killer had not changed him. And that is why he thought he could...
No. Johnny's made...
Of course. He had...
Need your help. Oh. Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern.
Also, this actually might not take 40 minutes. We're already 12 minutes in. This might... Sorry, it might not take longer than 40 minutes.
States of being separated by death.
Speak for yourself.
Is this what...
Your code, your consciousness. AIs live...
But we are not... You will begin to understand.
What should I expect there?
A boundary to cross. A burden.
I am currently playing it again on my other file, but because as we know, the life paths don't have nearly as much,
I'll make it nothing.
don't have nearly as much way as we were initially led to believe in the 2018 trailer. There's no point in streaming that. I'm looking forward to bringing y'all Life is Strange True Colors in about a month, because, you know, September and this month's pretty much gone, so looking real forward to that. Hype about that.
You say nothing.
But yeah, y'all just continue to show love to the channel, man. Just let me know in the comments when it gets exported to my YouTube. Subscribe to that channel as well. And y'all just keep showing love, man. It's been great getting this far. Been at 27 for a while again, just trying to hit 30 before my B-Day on 6. And yeah, we just vibing, we just growing that channel. Still new to it, still new to just talking for X amount of time, you know. But it's been a hell of a ride, and I've been enjoying it, and I love doing it. But a little bit of time that we do stream and talk and just chat, shoot shit, you know.
Leave the security to me. Until then.
But yeah, I think depending on what the free DLC is and what the story DLCs are, they can get the game in patch 1.3. They can get the game to the point where it's a good experience, but nothing.
Relax, child. Barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started
Nothing deeper than that, you know what I'm saying? Just because, again, it was never going to be the game they promised it would be in the amount of time they had to work on it.
Have my tech. That's what happened. Sir. Nothing. My mind, body.
Calm yourself, child. You gotta keep...
Please. Oh, get it. Thanks, Dakota. Don't that.
I like Dakota. Yeah. I'm gonna get it to a point where it's, like I said, we just know it can never be what was promised. Just no way.
That America's long gone and forgotten.
Fellas,
We heard we're gearing up for a minor war.
More like a suicide mission.
Hey, Sol, come find.
will do. Isn't
In... We... You...
firepower? Where'd you?
Teddy's...
After
Stand...
so hardware's.
When we on...
Since tomorrow's a big day already.
Sure thing. That's... Will you...
Do I know why they give Mitch more importance than Scorpion? Because, you know, as if you checked out streams before, you know, he dies early on, or played the game, obviously. You know he dies early on. And I do wonder how that decision was and why that decision was made.
Talk later then, I guess.
As in a situation to where it's like, what made him the deciding factor between him and Scorpion? Like, how was that decided? Why was that decided? Because he doesn't really, I mean, either one of them could have played that role. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Sorry about that. You see, glitches are still a thing. For whatever reason. That's embarrassing.
So.
See, that's one of the things. Like, even after the patch, it's like we're still...
But in spite of that,
My picture's
you're still an
out
outsider.
and about. We're still dealing with this. And I only got 2 saves. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying.
Do your.
You're one of us.
Thanks for...
I hear ass naked. That's crazy.
Warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo!
Thanks. Oh. Thank you. Really.
Let me reload.
Everything. Shit.
Don't...
Go to head. Sol's right. A raid is a raid.
Sure.
This
let me
is
reload.
your night. Some basketball in newfound glory.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you alright?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight? Are you alright?
Snug as a glove.
Don't you think you earned this jacket?
Thanks.
But yeah, just stuff like that. Because we've had, like, what, 4 patches now? I think. And it's just a case where it's just like, stuff like that is still happening. Supposedly, patch 1.3 is like 38 gigs, supposedly, where it is on Reddit. So I don't know if you can trust that. So we just have to see when it drops. But like, that stuff, that shouldn't still be happening. But it's just like, so much was just rushed and just spearheaded by the CEO, the one who's a billionaire, and the co-CEO, but mainly the main one. To the point where it's, there we go. To the point where it's disappointing. But also not surprising at the same time.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
You... I
So
once
maybe
found a
I'll
dead
take
magpie
2 more
under the hood of my
45s.
car.
Seeing as
It had
Dakota
been a
seems to
cold
be feeling
night.
generous
The
today.
magpie, looking for warmth, had found the engine. It couldn't get out next morning. Got cooked alive.
But yeah, like, it's just a it's just
I still
a
remember the
it's a
smell.
game that'll
Chaos,
pretty much
misery.
always be a work in progress, even once everything comes
The
out, because it
moment
just
I
should have had a
let go
lot
of
more
that picture
time.
appeared before my eyes.
I don't know why
Today,
they got money
I
hungry all of a
stayed
sudden.
alive.
The CEOs,
Okay.
given
Sorry I
the
ate it.
success of the previous
But the
game,
future's not
it's
etched in stone, B.
I don't know,
Remember
just a
that.
lot of things just didn't go right that should have went right.
Was it? The... Actually, pragmatic. I'm giving away my stuff.
Hola!
Don't tell her this might be the end. You outside of your head.
The sensors malfunction at higher altitude.
See? Hello? Hey, how go things?
What just happened? Still can't quite wrap my head around it.
Hardly anyone ever does. The day you get your jacket is a day you never forget. So, time for a ride?
Sure she's ready?
You know me. I'd gladly spend another 2 days on her, but this'll have to do. Hop in. Let's see what she's made of.
Yeah, might be just at the 40-minute mark once we're done. Might be just at it.
All right, fire up. I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Perfect spot for a little target practice. Now let's check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V. Does it seem like she's tending to the left?
Fixable anything?
Just keep shooting at those rust buckets. I'll recalibrate the targeting on the go. Feels better, doesn't it?
Seems so.
Blast another, just to be sure. Yep, beautiful. Probably good.
Let's head back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear. Are we heading back? I'll take her now. I get picky about parking.
You...
No, don't you?
I'm good.
Back during the war,
How?
they shot them into our veins. After it.
Thought they banned chemcock.
Please.
Weren't there outbreak?
And? Do you think Militech gave a lick about an everyday...
I see.
What'd you think? That...
One we'll head into tomorrow.
Why? Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
What's that?
Nah.
Come on.
The truth is, I'm concerned about... They seem to think... There's gossip spreading like...
What about you?
What about...
What's your take?
We'll see how things look tomorrow. Your turn.
Mitch.
They're trying. Hell, and what?
Think I get it.
Hey. It's like this.
Possible loot.
Mm-hmm.
Italy.
Souls is... All right, what was just...
Right.
Don't just
So
stand
this
there
is
and have
where
a
you
seat.
escape when you need to think.
I never escape.
Any for your thoughts?
I have none. I mean, I don't even know. I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night.
What's eating you?
Tomorrow, I'll lead my whole... As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. But they still...
You feel
It's not the... I'm just looking at... Saul has made all... But only I know... I'm not a miracle worker, V.
Sorry to have
V, stop.
Set me into your family. It isn't fair of me, Pan.
You know what's not fair? That you want me to Well, I won't do it. V.
Yeah?
Are you not...
I am.
You're great at...
And Eve. Now, before another likely shouting match with...
It was completely dark. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away.
Did it?
No.
Time to head.
No. This is doing me good.
Okay, no, I'll take that back. Yeah, we'll be over 40 minutes.
Saul's back. Maybe he turned up something new.
Looks like everyone's ready.
As ready as they can be. It's not your usual raid. First for many.
Let's do that. Let's keep it.
Do you feel that?
The tension.
It means they've realized what they're stepping into.
I just got... You'll want...
Get it?
You'll need... Besides. Yeah, take it...
Thanks.
The plan is simple. We have two... And two. Take...
Time is of the essence. We can't allow the guards to call for backup. Are there drones there?
Construction site's walled in.
Sounds good so far.
What else?
Once you're inside, you'll need to reach the circ and get it to do your bidding.
Enter Mitch and Carol.
Get that drill up and running, and the road to the cellars of Arasaka Tower will be wide open. From there... If everything goes as planned, nobody should know where we are or...
Oh, why this not?
Think I've seen it.
Well, that about does it. V, ready?
How
The same way...
Are people
So,
ready? Is there...
I'm joining again. Same thing you did last time on my other file. Crazy, man. It's crazy so much that just, it almost makes you mad. Especially if you gave a crap about the company before. I didn't really, at all, so, but it is enough.
Oh, the Kano convoy. Now that's the sight to behold. And only this desert expanse can rival them star-studded void that hangs over our heads.
V, come take my six.
Everybody reading loud and clear? I've got us on a group channel.
Coming to you live from the Badlands. This is your home.
Steady.
All right, all right.
Did you fire up that drone?
The little bird is humming away.
You are trespassing on property protected by Militech Site Secure. Turn back now. I repeat, turn your vehicles around.
Get dicey! Your turn, Bobby. Do you remember the jammer?
Sure do. We're on it. NM, got to check if all systems are operational.
Check. Nitro injector clear. Launcher's also green. We're good to go.
Then let the fun begin.
Oh, all systems are offline.
Can we fix it? Right the hell now!
Shit! Something's busted. All the circuitry is dead. I'll try to work it out. But V, you need to somehow get rid of those drones.
On the drones, you deal with the Panzer.
No, no, no! Fire in the cockpit!
Brace yourself!
Can you put it out and get the fuck out if not?
Christ, people, where are you?
Out!
I'm out here by the Panther. What's the hold up? Hannah, how's it looking? ETA.
A minute. Fire's under control. Switching to emergency power. A couple of systems will be analog, but you should be mobile.
Oh, man.
Just clean up here, folks!
So, they know we're coming. Drones are coming. Straight forward. We need more time, Bobby. Can you hold them off? I have a choice. Look after yourself. Oh, Bobby's got this.
Systems are lighting up. We're good to go.
They trying to make you care about what happens to Bobby coming up, but it's just like, you know? It's kind of like Jenkins from Mass Effect 1, you don't really care, because there was no time to
Jesus Christ, Bobby! Bobby, do you
get invested in the character, you know?
I'm sorry, Mitch. We can't afford to stop.
But again, I get it, just, these are the stakes, and, you know, so I get it from a storytelling standpoint, but it's like,
to make it in one piece. Anything. After that, I can improvise.
We can do this, Pan Am. Hang in there.
No more mistakes. Not over. Good work. Go right through the gate, V. We're in! V, she's dying like I said she would. Propulsion, weapon systems, launchers, all falling like dominoes.
Gonna be over
Is there
40
anything
minutes.
you can do about it?
I'll try. Either I do this, or this rattle trap will really be scrapped.
Probably,
You get out.
say about an hour 10, maybe an hour 15.
We'll provide cover. Just hurry, all right?
Brace yourself.
Is there any chance of this?
No. Sorry, man.
We're almost there.
I am hit! I am hit! Target acquired!
Are you two all right?
Right as rain. Okay, it's our turn now.
V, watch them, all right?
Copy that.
Oh, damn.
There's likely a control room upstairs. We can link remotely to the circ from there.
Run me over, Mitch.
That's a mistake. You'll regret.
Pick up the pace, people!
I got a terminal. We're jacking in.
What about security protocols?
V, it's not a space station. It's a dumb big-ass drill.
Don't worry. Carol will slice through it like butter. All right, we're firing up the circ. Aiming to bore through to Arasaka Tower. This will take some time. V, we'll need you to cover us.
Got company. A lot of it, too.
V, help us out here! Fucking Militech is not letting up!
Damn. It's looking like the drill vector's on auto.
How can we possibly turn?
I cannot.
We talk this bitch into it. Mitch, kill that autopilot and hit manual override.
Got it.
yourself.
It's working.
Prepare for takeoff.
Watch out. Going from the right.
Oh, it's happening!
11%. Damn it, left side too! Carol, Mitch, how much longer? 27%! Remember what you fight for! Down the road. I've got the drone watching us. Damn it, I've got you. We won't stand a chance without the Panthers.
I'm good right now. Mitch, can you see your read? The navigation's on to its jamming gunner systems. Can I cut it?
Yes, cut it. Show me fire.
Someone get me out of here! AP! Goddamn AP inbound!
Things are about to get ugly.
They're going to land. Hey, get the hell out of there!
And Teddy. But again, same thing in regards to Bobby. Like, you don't know anything about the character by the time this comes up, so you just, you know. Jackie's death arguably had more weight.
Almost there. Nearly at 60%.
You barely learned about him. Because of the whole montage factor of the game after the opening.
Never give up.
God damn it! Regroup!
It cannot be!
Target hit!
a mistake.
Things are about to get real ugly.
Like to send a small army against this.
He's armed! Shoot! Shoot!
Yeah, I say about an hour. Hour 15.
We're moving on. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Much obliged. We'll keep watch over Mitch and Carol and see to that gate.
The military. We have to resist them before it reaches the other. We're hit! God damn it, we're close. More company incoming! We'll handle it. Hey! Militech's throwing more armor. How do you like that, shit?
Listen, we just hit 9 core bodies. Carol's cutting through with slow work, but it'll get done. Where are you all at? Gate is landed firm in the land, secure tight. Try to figure out where to place the charges.
I might die.
There's no stuff puzzling going on here. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Hang in there.
What the hell?
I got it. Direct hit. Oh my. That's what I call a true war. Mitch, is everything all right?
Oh, that was close.
We did it.
Almost definitely died.
Rex, we did that. So, Mitch, head. Back your way.
We're gonna pretend like that was easy.
After that display, you can be sure there's a place for you and the Panzer Boy rep.
Salto. Carol, you and Cassie can keep us secure here. You got it. Mitch, you're coming with us.
Man, yes, man.
No time to lose that. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
Okay.
Is everything all right? You seem quiet.
Bob and Teddy are dead. And it's my fault.
Teddy and Bob, they knew the risks, V. Everyone knows. So do I.
And if you'd known how this would turn out,
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan. Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Alt.
And who is that?
There's a net-running queen of Night City. It's her. Or rather, was.
Why? Does she do something else now?
So to speak. Lives elsewhere, too. But she'll help us.
Mm-hmm. And you trust her?
No, but it's not like I got any other option. Just gotta hope Alt isn't hiding anything. And got other plans. Why? You worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to.
This would be it.
How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here. Let's set to work.
You should be used to this by now, Saul. Things rarely go as planned.
We have no idea what's waiting for us
What's the
inside.
issue?
Carol and the rest.
Mitch.
Carol, I'm heading your way. Hang in there.
Saul!
I'm here. Safe and sound.
Be careful! Please!
I can handle myself, man. Likewise for you. Get to Mikoshi in one piece. All right, here we go. Mitch out.
Please, no more Cocos, please. Jack in and start her up. It looks like the engine overheated and choked when drill bit met reinforced concrete. Bypassing should override the emergency system shutdown. Lift it. I'll use my personal lift if needed. Got her in manual.
Fuck! Pin him! Pin him! Pin him! No.
Honey, I'm a bit...
Pin him.
It's okay, Lee. Everything's okay. Saul,
Tunnel's clear for now.
anywhere?
Still. Come.
What's this?
Side. The design fits that building.
Means we're still below the basement.
Right. We have to find a way to electrify it.
See him? We have some kind of maintenance shaft.
It looks like it leads upwards. not
they
a
don't
thing.
see us.
It's incredible we happen to be standing right where the AHQ bomb lifted through the crater.
Then, isn't this place positively saturated with radiation?
Who knows?
Great. She's having another seizure. B, are you okay? Hey!
Short. I can feel it.
We gotta hurry.
Anyone know where we are?
If we look around, we'll find out.
I see something there.
The guards need our attention first.
Don't like this. Not one bit.
V, take care of the sentries. Silently if you can.
We'll be here till sundown.
It always like this around here?
Nah, almost never. That's why I don't like it one bit.
Take it slowly. No unwanted attention.
That's all.
There's somewhere here! Horse hiding somewhere!
Quick and quiet. Q and Q.
They have a whole squad there. Convoy security, maybe.
Okay. Things are a little trickier than we... expected. Their systems must have detected vibrations under the building when we drilled through.
Makosh,
No.
there any...
Just keep your heads down. Nobody needs to know about our little visit in here.
Employees are to remain where they are until the lockdown has been lifted.
I wouldn't touch that door. Unless you want a horde of Arasaka elites coming down on our heads. Jeez, are you trying to make new shrooms?
Come out with your hands in the air!
We've been made!
Jesus Christ!
I see a sniper! Careful!
I'm hit! I'm hit!
They're on their last legs! Come on, lipstick!
Okay. Shards in.
Yes,
How much time do you need to?
it is done.
Hell yes! It worked!
So we can keep going. To Mikoshi.
Your path lies open.
Still alive, you two?
For now.
Good.
So yeah, I was right. About an hour and some change.
Likewise. Let's
And again, for those that have played this and done this part, you know what happens next. And I mean, I don't dislike Saw, but it's just like, you know. I'd have been a lot more disappointed and sad if it was the other way around. Especially given Judy Romance. No.
Saul?
I feel it too. Something's amiss.
It's the hush. Does anyone else have the chills? Something happened.
This is a cold black! Cold black! Everyone, run! I'll cover you!
Concentrate your mind!
She turned the car into a death trap.
It seems we're all taken prisoner.
I made it. A few steps is all that separates you from Mikoshi.
It seems you'll finally get your chance.
Jill telling you a few steps and one
The Elder Colonies
sidewalk.
always keep their word.
It can't be much further, can it?
We have the room past the partition, then we'll be at the court.
I'm gonna puke.
R.I.P.
You can do this.
I just should be pointing out that the older fight's harder than this. It is disappointing.
Interesting. Are you built to endure? What favors the strong?
Oh shit. This is real sloppy. I apologize.
Smasher. I remember you. Promised to kill Silverhand once. Was a good man, the guy you killed today.
He knew he was all in.
Saul didn't want to, but he followed me here. Paid the ultimate sacrifice. For a friend. For family. Something you'll never understand.
Hasta la vista. Bitch. I don't need to, but we will. And we're pretty much, well, I mean, you got the choice to make next, but we're pretty much done. You know, but again, y'all show love to the channel, keep supporting the growth, keep supporting the grind. We got to this point, you know, keep supporting the kid that did, man. Shop it around to your socials, your Twitter, your Instagram, your YouTube, if you got one. And just make sure y'all follow, man. We 3 away from 30. Trying to get those last 3. And continue moving on to 50.
The access point lies before you.
I don't see me screaming this again, but if y'all want me to 100% it, I'll make an attempt at it. Won't guarantee it, but I'll make an attempt at it. Otherwise, be focusing on my books for a while, and then we'll just continue streaming what's still here. So continuing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Horizon Zero Dawn, you know.
Come on, lean on me.
I can do this. All I know for sure is Alt's bound to stage a coup in my head. Can't know who'll be coming back from this. Hey, her. Just.
And now we got the final choice. And those who have been to the streams before know I don't give two flying about Johnny. So yeah, you should know where I'm going with this. Should be pretty obvious, my choice.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
Hey, Johnny.
How packed you wash out? Got your one-way ticket.
This fun.
Yeah. Johnny, not gonna lie, but you had no idea where you left
Us?
Haven't. Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into McCook.
You're out, but don't fuck up.
I am not his girlfriend. It was the only way.
Jesus fuck.
Been a construct for just a few minutes and already no one gives a damn.
Wait, hold on.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data
Meaning you can transfer?
as if onto a blank.
So that's really it.
There is one aspect.
Oh.
The body is a DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune...
Christ, will you just skip...
After I transfer your construct into your body...
Are you absolute?
You shall live for about 6 months. Perhaps...
No. There's gotta be something.
Your body will...
But it's mine.
The biochip's nanites have altered it
Alt.
There's no... No.
Beyond the black.
It is freedom from the body's limitations.
No. Be left with fading memories.
So take back your life.
Didn't think life was worth...
Because it...
Wrong. Could be the flames of...
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside it.
Yeah. That in...
What's it?
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind.
What about hanging around as...
Finding another way would mean me...
As I said, Johnny can retain the body.
Here? For
He had the right to make a choice. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body...
Alt. If you were me, what would you do?
You should come with me.
What does that mean for me?
I was a netrunner. Beyond the Black Wall, dangers lurk. It is no sanctuary.
Almost positive the second piece of DLC to take place in cyberspace some kind of way. Just a guess, but you wouldn't set up all this and have all this take place when we're literally at the end of this path. If that wasn't going to factor in somehow. And again, if the forums is to believe the first piece of DLC is just going to expand story, DLC is just going to expand Pacifica, so that's definitely taking place before the end of the game. Ha, no.
I told you.
Oh wow, you can still do that way. You're not going to though.
Goodbye. And never stop fighting.
And we're done. Just got the epilogue. But also, this just makes a lot more sense. As opposed to the Johnny One, just because that just doesn't, for me anyway, that just doesn't make sense for his character. You wouldn't hold a grudge in this type of setting, in this type of world, in the cyberpunk setting in general, against a corporation for that long, and then die in a sense. And then just because you're flawed in somebody else's head, be like, oh hey, I'm just gonna abandon everything and leave. Not like it just that just seems to me like inconsistent writing.
Why'd you want to meet here?
So, I thought of it that...
Got a team.
Uh-huh. A wager item.
Yeah. No. It's just not... Doubt it. If night... Gonna fix truck. And once we... Speak. Let's get at it.
Get a good look at the city.
All night, city. Good night and good luck.
And of course we know the only way to keep Hanako alive is to choose the Arasaka ending. But of course, even the game beats you over the head with, oh man, that's just not the ending you should choose. But it's up to you and which ending you feel is best for your character. Because again, like I said earlier, and several times since then, 9 out of 10, both deals, we know, again, if the reports could be believed, the first DLC will take place before the end of the game. And there's no reason why the second one wouldn't either, just because, again, like I said, it would force them into having to choose an ending. And from my understanding, player consensus is that the star ending is
If we so much as
the player preferred one.
They would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But
and again, if them following the roadmap of The Witcher 3 is that to a T, then 9 out of 10. So yeah, I was right, about an hour and 30, close to 40. But if them following The Witcher 3 roadmap to a T.
I just realized, here I am,
would mean that,
again.
Don't you
again, if the forums is to be believed, the first DLC will almost certainly take place before the end of the game, and the second one should as well. Just because there's just too much coming up in dialogue as well as in that conversation with Alt every time.
There is one thing I will miss about
that you can't do if you give your body up to Johnny, no pun intended. Because as for those know what happens in that ending, you just can't, there's nothing you can go, there's nowhere you can go from there. And of course, no to the suicide ending, and then of course, the Arasaka ending would only work if you return back to your body, so I can only realistically see them doing DLC after the game from this ending and the Arasaka ending. Man, breakfast.
Doesn't
I
matter.
still got my pizza.
Gonna be a good life. I could feel it. And you'll sense it too.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, we'll see come next year with the story DLC. But curious as to what patch 1.3 will add and the free DLC, and if that will gain back some of the free will that was lost.
Pan Am. Girl, are you running from Night City or going to your granny's for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Mitch,
Yeah,
hey.
thank y'all for tuning in. And
Good to
yeah,
hear
you know,
about
again,
you.
just hit the
How's
follow
things?
button, hit the bell, show love, shop it around, tell your peoples, tell your LGBT peoples.
Come
You
on,
know,
Mitch.
no
You
bigotry
weren't
in the
nearly that
comments.
confident after
You know how we
Mercutio.
rocking,
None of
man.
us
But let's
were.
just go and get to
He was
30.
in
Let's go
bed
and
for a
been away from
second since
streaming
his
for a bit.
tongue
Again,
made
just
almost
focusing on my books,
fireproof
focusing on other
cantilever after the
things.
war.
Did
But yeah,
saving
y'all
every
just
one of
keep
our
showing love
asses,
to the
though.
channel, man.
Eddie Saul's
We
no
didn't
loser.
climb the ladder a good
Eddie.
bit. Just want to keep
Or
growing,
Bobby.
keep
Or
pushing the
somebody.
channel, and just
They
get
would have
to
kicked your
the
ass out of
affiliate
whack after
status
that move with the
eventually. You know,
Panzer. Then
it'd be
hugged
cool
you
to
until
turn
you
this into
puked.
I know, Pan
a
Am.
side hustle, if not a
Gave us
career,
all a
but
chance
definitely
at
a
a
side
new
hustle.
start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you're with
just
me.
make sure y'all follow, man. Glad y'all joined me on this streaming of this. Again, I don't think it'll
I can smell the ozone.
regain majority of the fan base, but given
It's
what
that storm.
whatever
Getting close.
1.3 patch adds as well as the free DLC, they got a chance for it to be better received with time. But as of right now, it's just it is what it is, you know. I think they had definitely way too much ambition.
Okay, we've arrived.
It's high time.
Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place?
They are indeed.
But someone is supposedly waiting for you. Come see us later. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
You'll come back, right?
Rain Dance Club in Chicago. Ages ago. I didn't edit them. No, we get that ready.
You're here. Jude, you made it.
I doubt it. You would come.
Yeah, Carol gave me a ride. Never would have found this place otherwise.
Yet here I am. Disappointed?
That remains to be seen, child.
Damn, I'm glad you're here. So fucking glad you didn't change your mind.
Think I made up my mind before you did. It's just,
Yeah, for those that know, if you romance carry a river, they will be here, but
Got
again,
things you
won't
need to hash
spoil it.
out. Leave the girls
You
to
know,
it.
for those that haven't. But yeah, each of the romance options is in each of the, well, really 3 different endings. So, yeah, you know. But I don't want to
everything
spoil it
okay?
for those that haven't experienced it.
Just
For those that
here.
have, you know, you know.
Now. I think I realized I never felt right in Night City. I used to think there'd come a day when I'd finally call it home. Thought, any moment now I'll feel safe. Even comfy.
But it was pure illusion.
Oh, man.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Seems so far away, so innocent from here. It's a strange feeling I'm having. As if I was a fugitive almost.
You're not running. You're getting a new beginning. It's a whole another stage of life.
Interesting to hear you say that. You know, I used to mark time in stages. One juncture to the next. There was the mega building, hole in the wall phase, the group home phase, the Mox phase. Every time, I thought I found a home. And every damn time, I came away disappointed.
Life in Night City in a nutshell, I'd say. I know that now. Didn't have any doubts about leaving, you know? I gotta go. And find something new, more lasting. For yourself, for us. You'll see. We'll have a home. We'll be home soon. It's a vision I like. A lot. Me too. We're gonna be alright. If I can be sure of anything now, it's that. And stay on Pan Am's good side. Yeah. Don't worry. So, got one last thing to take. Okay?
Also, just everything they talk about also mention them. It's like why? You know, we're at the end of the game, so it's like there's no way
Alright.
We won't.
there's not more here, you know, for them to do. But I don't think the DLC will take place after the game. Like I said, I think it'll be before.
What's gotten into you?
Tunnel?
You never... It wasn't easy to...
Look, tunnel's cool and all, but we got whole area.
Don't...
And
sooner.
But by the...
Got bigger. Great.
We'll make for our meeting.
And once there...
We know the roads...
So...
Started...
Thanks.
Well, time...
After you, Pan Am.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
This is your big new beginning.
And again, since Judy is the one we're covering, for those that romance Judy, you already know that this is the only ending of the three that she leaves with you and y'all are still together. The sun,
The mix will go straight
and of course the devil. But it's the same thing in Pan Am as well. But again, it makes sense for both of their characters that they stay with you in this ending, but then in the other endings, they're just like, amicable breakups for both of them. And then Kerrigan River again. Won't spoil those two. Again, just thank y'all so much for just rocking with the stream up to this point, even with the little break.
Meaning leaving?
Mm-hmm. Said goodbye to the girls at Lizzie's today. Almost all were sure I'd flake back out. It started a pool, you know, about me limping back home, tail between my legs. Like many of them. More times than they'd care to admit.
Got a feeling majority's gonna be out some eddies.
Did I ever tell you I planned this with Evelyn? A flight out of Night City to Bliss. Dreamed about what we'd do when we finally got the chance.
I'm sorry, Judy.
Don't let it bother you. I won't. Mentioned it because it feels like I should let that dream go too.
and ready always.
Then hit it! Home stretch! Full speed ahead!
They've launched the drones.
Carol, Cassidy, get moving.
I'm heading west and activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Go on, kids.
See you on the other side.
The nitro is ready. Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say. Start her up. Wheel is yours.
Let's ride. Exactly what you wanted. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, Pan Am. Not yet.